What's up guys, LB Gamer here doing another video. This time we're gonna be doing a video where I explain why I'm not upgrading to the iPhone XS Plus next year. So if you haven't heard of the iPhone XS Plus, it's coming around a few weeks later in September. Basically, I'm not upgrading to the iPhone XS Plus, and here's why. This video is completely based on my opinions. This is not facts, so please don't be going around in the comments saying, oh, you're just poor, you're just not too cool or anything. Well, this is my opinion. First off, it's hard to hold. Since I have small hands, with Plus phones, it's hard for me to hold. Right now, my daily driver is the iPhone 7, and using a Plus phone is too large for me personally. I could literally just drop it. I know this is a Galaxy S8, but I'm using this as an example. But basically, a size like a Galaxy S8 or the iPhone 10 is already good enough. So the iPhone 7, my daily driver, is pretty good. So by the way, this is a fake. Every time I hold a Plus phone, I mean, I could hold it, but I have to hold it with two hands in order for me to use it. So sometimes I have to use my phone with one hand. And for example, when I'm walking my dog and texting my phone at the same time, or I'm playing a game of Fortnite and I have to text at the same time, it's hard for me to hold personally. So I know Apple's been doing Plus models since the iPhone 6 era, which is about in 2014, which is 4 years ago, but still, it's hard to hold a Plus phone, especially if you have small hands like me. I know I'm a wimp. Now, the second reason why I'm not upgrading to the iPhone 10 Plus is because you're still gonna get the exact same specs on the iPhone XS. So the iPhone XS will have an A12 processor, 6 core still, like the iPhone 8 and iPhone 10, and a 12 megapixel iSight camera, which Apple has been doing since the iPhone 7 Plus, so about 2 years ago now. 4 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM and dual SIM support, so you can plug in 2 SIM cards at once, and a stainless steel frame. So I know this is a fake iPhone, but you still get that aluminum body, the glass back, wireless charger. Also, it's still gonna be a bezel-less display. So Samsung has also been doing it since 2017 with the Galaxy S8. And the resolution, I know the resolution in the iPhone XS Plus is going to be much bigger, like with 1440p, while on the iPhone XS, it's going to be 1080p still, which is, it's still sharp, but it's not that great, but still, it's just a bigger screen. So, it's basically the same phone, but in a much bigger form. You get what I'm saying? And the third reason why I'm not upgrading to the iPhone XS Plus is price. I wouldn't spend that much on phones that are like $1,000. So take the iPhone 10 for example, that is selling right now. It's around $1,000, so that's way too overpriced. And the iPhone XS Plus is going to be the exact same price as the iPhone 10 this year. So that's why I'm not upgrading to the iPhone XS Plus, is because, for example, the 6.1-inch model will only cost around $500 to $600, which is a really good deal. So if you're on a budget, I'd recommend getting that phone, by the way. And the 5.8-inch iPhone XS is gonna cost around $800, while the iPhone XS Plus will cost around $1,000. So on a 2-year plan, what if I'm paying at least at a 2-year plan? Now, this thing, the XS, will cost around $200 on a 2-year plan. However, the XS Plus will cost around $500. So, and this thing, well, I'm just gonna use this as an example. The 6.1-inch model iPhone 10 will cost around $0 on a 2-year plan. So, price-wise, it's too much for me. I wouldn't spend that much on a phone. And also, you'd have the exact same speed. So if you've seen the benchmarks on Geekbench, you can see that the multi-core score is around 1,000, well 10,000, and the single core score is around 4,000, I believe. Yeah. So this is why I'm not upgrading to the XS Plus. It's because you're also gonna get the same performance and same specs. Fourth reason is, I know this is a temporary solution, is iOS 12. So iOS 12 is gonna speed up a lot of devices ranging from the 5S to the iPhone 6, 6S, 7, 7 Plus, 8, 10, you know, and it's gonna speed up a lot of devices and bring back battery life. So it's a more stable version of iOS 11. Like, it doesn't have that much new features besides the stacked notifications, but iOS 12 will run smoothly on my iPhone 7. As it's recording right now, it's gonna run very smoothly on an iPhone 7. So if you're sticking with the iPhone 10 or iPhone 7, stick with it for a while, because iOS 12 will make your iPhone feel much faster and much cleaner, so it will feel newer with the faster speeds and better battery life. So I know that's temporary, but I just wanted to add it to this list anyway. Fifth reason is, I know this doesn't apply to my opinions or anything, but Samsung, I'll admit, I do love Apple. Like, I'm an Apple fan personally. I like it better than Samsung, but I'll admit, Samsung is doing better than iPhone. So I know I'm gonna get bashed in the comments for that, or the Samsung fans will appreciate me for this, but you know, with the Galaxy Note 9, an underrated phone, it has a 1440p display. Like, even the S8 has a 1440p display. I mean, look at this. This is so beautiful. Like, look. I know the lighting's kind of bad, but the display on the Galaxy S8 is bigger and better. With the S8 and S9, it has a 1440p display, it has a 12 megapixel camera that can shoot sharp photos. I know the selfie camera is not as sharp as the one on the iPhone, but speed wise, it's also doing pretty good, and they're much cheaper than the iPhone 10, so that's also the reason why. And the Realme 2, oh, you should go check that phone out, where Mr. Who's the Boss did a review on that. It only costs around 150 bucks, and it's a best performer. So that's it for this video, guys. This is why I'm not upgrading to the XS Plus. I will be upgrading to the XS in the future, but not to the XS Plus. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're getting closer to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so that's my goal for the end of the year. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more content just like this, and I'll catch up to you later. Peace out.